going to suffer, but you're going to be happy about it. Never been more true than when I read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. 2 thumbs way up. I haven't cried so hard when reading a book in quite some time. I recommend it to anyone who looks up the stars and just kind of thinks bigger. That's my romantic way of saying you should freaking read this. Let's get into the plot a little bit. Taylor Jenkins Reid, let's just call her TJR from here on out. TJR loves to tell a story through flashbacks. I think that this instance was the most masterful use of it. So we start on a space shuttle. Almost immediately, chaos ensues, but it doesn't feel impactful at that point in time because we just know that this thing is happening in space and it's crazy, but we hear all these names of people that it's happening to, and it's like, well, okay, that sucks. And we're learning this all through the mission control specialist. Her name is Joan. We start learning flashbacks through her. Her sister Barbara calls her and is like, hey, did you see this? And it was NASA calling for applicants. And NASA is now welcoming women. And Joan applies. And we get to follow her story as she is accepted as an astronaut candidate alongside a bunch of other women, Donna, Lydia, Vanessa. The bigger part of this is a love story. As Joan is part of this astronaut program, she realizes her own sexuality and she falls in love with somebody. If you are a minority group and you've ever been in a space that has never welcomed minorities before, you know what it means to not only be a representation of yourself, you are a representative of the group as a whole. Every failure, every success, everything means that your whole group fails or succeeds. You have this group of women who are approaching this in different ways. And they continue to carry this responsibility because if they are successful, then that means that next year on Halloween, they're going to see little girls dressed up as astronauts. The additional layer to this story that I thought was phenomenal was the queer relationship. And if you have ever read a queer love story, you know that majority of the stories that are published are queer suffering. Joan is just somebody in love. And when she finds her person and that person, it's reciprocal and it's not over the top complex. They want the ability to go out and hold hands. And it's not asking for much. It became not only one of my favorite books of 2025, but this has joined one of my favorite books lists. Like it's just top tier.